$200 million, torched in 24 hours. Not a budget projection, not a worst-case estimate. This is what the U.S. military actually fired into the sky in a single day just to keep American troops alive in Jordan. And it's only a fraction of a bill that keeps climbing. For 5 relentless days last month, Iran hurled wave after wave of drones and missiles at 3 American bases in Jordan. 4 days, the shield held. Day 5, it cracked. A missile tore through and slammed into a U.S. base, killing 3 American soldiers and wounding more than 100 more. Secretary of State Marco Rubio's own summary was chilling in its simplicity. Almost every missile shot down except the one that killed 3 men. Now here's the number that should stop you cold. On just one day during that week, U.S. forces across the Middle East fired about 50 Patriot interceptors, each one costing roughly $4 million. That's an estimated $200 million gone in 24 hours. Zoom out, and it gets worse. More than 1,500 Patriot interceptors fired since this war began. Do the math. At $4 million a missile, that's an estimated $6 billion in interceptors alone. Gone in a matter of months. Not years, months. And what's left to defend America's troops? Fewer than 1,700 interceptors in the entire national stockpile. The U.S. only manufactured about 600 of these missiles in all of last year combined. At the rate this war is consuming them, replacing what's been spent could take nearly 3 years of full production. While the fighting isn't over. $6 billion burned, a stockpile racing towards zero, and a production line that can't keep up. So how did it get this bad? According to Vali Nasser, a professor at Johns Hopkins School of Advanced International Studies, the answer traces back to the White House itself. Nasser says President Trump and his national security team assumed this fight would be short. Short enough that it would never threaten America's Patriot interceptor stockpiles. That assumption, experts say, is exactly what left the Pentagon scrambling months later. And yet the official line doesn't match the ledger. In April, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth stood before reporters and declared Iran's missile program functionally destroyed. Months later, Pentagon spokesman Sean Parnell flatly denied any shortage at all. But officials briefed on the real stockpile numbers paint a starkly different picture. One where the White House itself has quietly started asking questions about how fast the weapons are disappearing. While Washington downplays the problem, Tehran is exploiting it. Iran studied Russia's tactics in Ukraine, flooding the sky with missiles and drones together to overwhelm defenses, and turned that exact playbook loose on U.S. forces across the Gulf. Its leaders are scattered into hideouts. Its nuclear assets are buried hundreds of feet underground. And it's pulled in allies from hundreds of miles away to attack from every direction at once. $6 billion incinerated, a stockpile bleeding toward empty, a Pentagon standing at the podium insisting nothing's wrong. This isn't just a war being fought overseas, it's a war being paid for, missile by missile, dollar by dollar, faster than America can rebuild what it's spending. The question isn't whether the money runs out, it's what happens to U.S. troops the day that it does.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.